someone to give me a hug. You know something? I have never refused to hug a pretty girl.
You didn't say it after the handshake, not to do that
This is not being broadcast where my wife can see it.
Yes, it is.
We want to all talk to each other. Sometimes it pays off being a living legend.
Sorry, you said after the handshake not to do stuff like that. So.
Why did, I asked John, I was a couple minutes late, but I wanted to ask, why did they decide to went from one Spider-Man series until they repeat the whole thing? Why Carlo?
The movies you took?
Yeah, why did they
That's an involved question. What do you mean? Okay. Why did they do the 3 movies and then all of a sudden start over and do a new all over and do another Spider-Man?
Why are they doing the reboot?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm going to have to guess at the answer because they didn't consult me about that, so I don't know. It might be because they didn't have the actor available to play Spider-Man again. It might be because the director went on to other things and he wasn't available anymore. So they said, well, to do it with a different actor and a different director, but mostly a different actor, and to keep the continuity, it'll look funny because suddenly he's a different looking person. But if we go back to how he became Spider-Man, go back to before the original story even started, then maybe it could be interesting and we'd get away with it and it wouldn't seem to be contradicting what we had later. I'm guessing that that's what they were thinking of, but I'll tell you this. Everybody is worried about Andrew Garfield, you know, he's so different. He is great. I've met him, I've spoken to him, I've seen a few scenes from the movie. Just like nobody liked Tobey Maguire, or nobody liked the idea of Tobey Maguire when they heard he was going to play Spider-Man. And after that, you couldn't imagine Spider-Man being anybody but Tobey Maguire. I think it'll be the same with Andrew Garfield. I think you're going to like him because he's a great actor and he looks great as Peter Parker.
What Spider-Man series is that based off? And the new movie, what series is that based off?
I don't know if you're going to know that. I mean, run it by me one more time. Because I'm not even
You know how he wrote Amazing Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, the different
Who's
series?
he?
What the first movie, first series, what base is that based off? What series of comics is that based off? And then the new movie, what's that based off?
The first movie, what was
The
that?
first movie that was based
What
on
is
Web
the
of
new
Spider-Man.
movie based on?
Yeah, like the first
It's the
movie-
same thing, but they go back further.
No, it's
Peter
not.
Parker is a little younger.
It's not based
Even-
off anything.
There's a lot of movie before he gets bitten by the radioactive spider.
What I'm saying is there's a Web Spider-Man, and he wrote Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It's because different movie series based off different.
No, it's based on the general, it's Spider-Man, this is Peter Parker. It's not specifically based on one particular comic. It's based on the overall, this is Spider-Man, this is the Universal Lizard, he's in Manhattan, this is Aunt May. It's not going for a direct book or a series.
Anyway, none of that matters because the important thing is my cameo, which is magnificent. By the way, it's a very funny cameo. Wait till you see it. Sure.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In the yellow shirt, right there. Yeah. Come on up.
This is known as a pregnant pause falls over the audience.
If you hadn't written comic books, what would you be doing instead? Yeah, what would you want to do?
You know, well, maybe I'd be an actor like your old Flynn. I don't know. If I hadn't written comics, I have absolutely no idea. I always wanted to be a writer. In fact, I changed my name to Stan Lee because I wanted to save my real name for a great American novel that I thought I'd write someday. So maybe I would try to write a novel and it wouldn't sell and I'd be a homeless person. There were so many things I love advertising. I always wanted to be in write ads. You know. I used to read magazines. I'd read the ads before I'd read the stories. I liked acting. I would have tried. I was in a theatrical group when I was about 17 years old, just before I went into the Army. And we were in a lot of little plays, and I starred in a couple. But just a little neighborhood group. It didn't mean anything. And then I joined something called the I forgot the name of it now. It was a group put out by the government for people who wanted to act and couldn't get jobs. Orson Welles was a member at the same time as I was. We never were on the stage together. What somebody else? The WPA, yeah, it was part of the WPA, which stood for Works Progress Administration. But the actual theatrical group had 3 initials, and I don't remember what they were.
IRA?
No. Anyway, the point is I didn't want there to be everything. There you go.
I'm going to go to the girl with blue hair. Hazel wear blue hair.
You know, I'm going to remember those 3 initials when we leave, and it's going to kill me. Have I ever wanted to rename any of the Marvel characters because I found a better name? No. No, I love the names I gave them. Bye, girl.
There you go.
Hi, I work as an engineering consultant for some of our local theme parks here in the Central Florida area. I didn't know if the Marvel land and first one after the depth, and if it doesn't, what would you change to make it better?
Your expectation, your vision, the rides at Universal, the Marvel rides at
That
House.
Spider-Man ride at Universal, it's the greatest ride. If you haven't been on it, don't waste another minute. Get up right now and go.
It's closed.
I get on it a dozen times.
It's closed right now.
It's closed right now. Don't run right now. Say it's this weekend.
Hey, did you notice in front of the ride, there's a lamppost and it says Stanley Boulevard.
Yep.
A boulevard named after me, except it's only this big.
WPA.
Son of a gun. Even when I wrote this book, I didn't remember. It was a branch of the WPA, but it had its own. Thank you. It was close to that.
No, don't hold it against him, please. I mean, he's swirling his thing around there.
You know what I'll do? When I remember the name, I'll tweet it. If you all follow my If I weren't married, which superheroine? You said which superhero. I assume you mean which superhero.
Tony Stark, right?
I never thought of that before in my entire life. Who's the prettiest, sexiest, smartest, best, funniest?
She-Hulk.
She's green. She-Hulk's kind of cool.
Yep.
I made up the She-Hulk. Everybody thought I was crazy. I said, we gotta get a female Hulk. No, but I feel conspicuous walking around with her.
Sue Storm, but she's married.
Yes, Sue Storm is married. Well, she didn't say if the person was married.
That's true.
The Black Widow?
Oh,
Maybe the Black Widow. She's single.
the one from the.
That was a good question.
Oh, come
Thank you.
on. Look to your left. Explain me what Deadpool is, like how wide he is, what made you come up with it?
What made you come up with Deadpool?